The situation with Ukrainian soldiers deserting their posts has reportedly escalated dramatically in 2024. According to Newsweek, since the start of the conflict in February 2022, over 100,000 soldiers have been accused of desertion, though charges were typically filed only against those who didn't return. What's striking is that just this year, more soldiers have left their posts than in the previous 2 years combined, with Kyiv filing 60,000 lawsuits against deserters by October. Recruitment has been a challenge for both sides in this prolonged conflict, but Russia has made significant gains in 2024, seizing areas like Avdiivka and pushing further into Donetsk. Meanwhile, Kyiv rejected Washington's suggestion to lower the minimum draft age to 18, calling it an absurd idea. Earlier this year, Ukraine had already lowered the maximum draft age from 27 to 25. A Ukrainian officer admitted anonymously that widespread desertion has likely been a key factor in the country losing critical territories to Russian forces. This paints a grim picture of the current state of Ukraine's military capacity and the challenges it faces in sustaining the fight. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law today, saying it was the only way to root out pro-North Korean forces and protect the country's constitutional order. This dramatic move follows weeks of rising tensions with North Korea, including Pyongyang cutting power lines to a jointly operated industrial park, blowing up roads near the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, and deploying landmines along key pathways. Yoon claims the opposition has hijacked the parliamentary process to create chaos and undermine the government. In his words, martial law is necessary to defend South Korea's freedom and democracy against communist threats. Meanwhile, North Korea has escalated its rhetoric too. Kim Yo-jong, the influential sister of Kim Jong-un, warned South Korea of horrific consequences after reports of drones flying over Pyongyang. This standoff feels like it's on the verge of spiraling out of control, with both sides pushing the limits. Last night, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol declared martial law, citing a serious threat to the government's stability. He accused the opposition of paralyzing the government with pro-North Korean activities and announced the need to eradicate anti-state forces to protect South Korea's democracy. His live TV address painted a stark picture of a country under siege, pointing fingers at the opposition for sympathizing with North Korea and controlling the parliament. This has sparked a huge backlash. Opposition leader Lee Jae-myung vowed to fight the declaration, claiming it's unconstitutional and warning that the military might move against parliament. Meanwhile, reports of gunfire inside the National Assembly building have only fueled tensions. While details are still unclear, the situation feels like it's reaching a boiling point. Martial law, of course, allows for significant restrictions on civil rights and gives military authorities sweeping powers. Officially, it's temporary, but the big fear is how long this will last and how much damage it might do to South Korea's democracy.